Welcome back, TEP. Started with some Pimp today. Happy birthday to Pimp C. I only making a point about this because that's my favorite rapper of all time. So that's a little tidbit about me. Episode 94? 93?
Yep.
Episode 93. We back here with the TEP podcast, Transferable Experience. Ed's in the building.
Yes, sir.
I'm in the building. Juju. Hope everybody's had a good holiday. I know we've been gone for, a week or two?
Yeah, I'm going to say we've been acknowledging the holidays.
Yeah, we have.
They over with now, so it should get back to every week. But, it's been...
Back to, regularly scheduled programming. And coming off the holidays is always interesting because, so much going on. You're trying to prioritize things. And not to say we don't prioritize the podcast, but, it didn't fit into the schedule of things because... I don't know. Some people think we be together all the time, but when Ed do his go home, he got his own set of things to do. Mm-hmm. I got my own set of things to do. But before we get off into that, just get the temperature of the room. How you been, Ed? It's been a while since we sat across this table, man. How you doing?
Yeah, man. I've been good. I just been kind of I don't know. I guess it's kind of all falling in place where it's it's the end of the year, so you want to start thinking about things you want to do and I'm turning 30, so I feel like it's for me. It's not stuff I would like to do if the stars align. It's stuff I'm going to do. It's more
intentional,
way more intentional. And then too, it's I'm just I don't know. I feel like I've always been kind of a man of discipline and structure, but I want to tighten up more. So I'm just starting to really look at everything I do and
critically.
Yeah, and see what I can do better, and even with my retirement stuff, I kind of just been always just blindly okay, I know it's getting taken out my check for sure, but now it's I'm just gotten a financial advisor, and I purchased some stuff pertaining to that, and now she got me filling out a monthly balance sheet so I can really see all this, what I spend and stuff so I'm really
Who gave you that?
Oh, I got a financial advisor now, man.
That's so great.
With Edward Jump. Well, never mind. I don't want to say that, but with somebody. And
I might follow suit with that.
Yeah, man, I needed to tighten up, man. And like I said, I had the retirement thing, but about to open up an IRA and have that going on too. Just tightening the screws, man, because it's this is really the time where you really should be taking advantage of that kind of stuff and being aggressive with your saving and stuff before you start having a family and money just start pouring out always. So just that kind of stuff. And even heck with this podcast, I was actually listening to something today where this guy said where it was true. He was if you really care about trying to get your podcast together, what you really need to do is you need to It's three ways you need to look at this to consume your content. One, normal way and be critical. Another, turn the screen and just listen to it and no, that's not the three ways. First way is don't watch it. Okay. Just listen to it. Okay. And listen for vocalized pauses and stuff and see if it flow without you watching it. Then you say watch it again on mute and just look at your body language and see what are you doing? Is it engaging?
Is it telling? Okay.
Yeah, is it worth if you can't hear anything, does it at least look engaging with your body language? What are you doing? Yeah. Then he said another way to do it is to get a transcript of it
read it
and just read what you saying and really looking at, because I know we've been doing this for a year, but I always strive to do better and
push the ceiling.
Yeah, man. And I know we can always get better. So it's I'm trying to improve in that aspect too. And then every other aspect of my life too, man. Like I say, my fitness stuff, I've been always kind of on that, but I'm trying to really get into the boxing thing where I just told you I kind of invested in that, because the first time I got into it, I really didn't know what I was doing. I just went and bought some gloves from Academy, which is cool to start, but now I had to get some real gloves and some real boxing shoes,
real deals,
a mouthpiece, some headgear and stuff. And that kind of stuff, man. And like I say, I kind of always been kind of watching the market to see if it's the time to buy a house or not. But just real serious about stuff and being realistic about myself, like about the whole kid thing when I'm trying to do that. I know we kind of talked about that in the last episode, but I don't know, man. Just like I say, I'm just...
You really like mapping things out.
Yeah, man. I felt like... And two, because for me, I always said to myself, I was like, okay, my grace to myself is 20s is your time to figure it out. And I always said to myself, 30, you ain't got to have it all figured out, but you got to at least kind of, I would hope you know what kind of direction you trying to go in.
Yeah.
That's what I told myself. Just know the direction. You ain't got to be exact because, you know, stuff change all the time. And I felt like I met my goal of myself, whereas like professionally, I like the field I'm in. Like I said, I might be in it in different capacities, but I know that direction. I want to be in that field. Then like just with other stuff too, I feel like I'm together enough to be proud of myself at the age of 30, you know, and stuff. So I don't know. I just been kind of thinking about all that, man, you know, end of the year and stuff. Then I've been like reflecting on my year and like,
that's a lot to go through.
I don't know. Like, yeah, because I was reflecting on my year. I was like, bro, this was literally the best year of my life. Like, I can't even believe, like, oh, that was January? Like, oh my gosh. Like, that seemed like so long ago. Like, it was a full year for me, man. It was definitely the best year of my life, man. And like I say, it was a lot of growing that happened, a lot of fun. Like I said, learning stuff about myself through therapy and just, it was a full spectrum of things, man, that happened this year. It was I can definitely say 2022 was the best year of my life. But I say that about every year of my life. It's like I say, it just progressively gets better.
I guess that's the way it should be. It should be like that, though.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
Yeah, where it's like, I don't think it's man, I ain't gonna lie, 06 was the best year of my life.
Like, Jesus, man, 16 years ago.
Damn, that was 16 years ago.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What has it been since then? Not a curiosity, no disrespect. I know.
What's up, brother, man?
So,
My Corey. But keep going.
So, I don't know, man. I've just been reflecting on my year. And like I said, I'm a very like in the present person. So that's why for me, I was like shocked when I like reflected on my year and I was like, wow, because I just live in the moment and I don't think about the past much. So it was kind of cool, man, able to do that, man, and kind of just be self-reflective and stuff as we come to the end of the year. And like I said, like me trying to really tighten up, like us getting the LLC and stuff finally. Yeah. And
finally got legitimized, y'all.
Like I say, bro, I can't do none of that conceptual stuff no more, bro.
You need concrete.
Everything got to have an actionable plan to it. They got to start being moved. So, yeah, that's just where I'm at, man. Just tightening the screws a little bit, trying to tighten up a little bit more. Yeah. You know, I aim to be a man of precision and accuracy, so just trying to get to that point.
Well, that's a lot of things you went over, and we're going to kind of revert back to that.
Yeah. You got to say, I ain't even talk about the holidays. Yeah. I say it was much to talk about, but yeah.
Did you get anything good for the holidays?
Yeah, man.
Did you get the knife set?
I got my knife set, man.
I know you were talking about that.
Come in. Give me some claps, man.
Knife set, y'all.
I got my knife set, man. That was a long time coming. I don't think people realize. You can
cut things now.
I don't think people realize how bad my knife set was. I wasn't being dramatic.
I never seen it.
I literally couldn't cut fruit, let alone trying to cut through meat. Like, it was
how you
bad.
Even operate?
It was. I mean,
just a mean wrist game.
You know, just sometimes when when you get used to bad, you don't realize how bad is when bad is all you know. So it was that. It was just my reality. I didn't know nothing else. So I just be looking at people, like if I'm on FaceTime with somebody and they cutting up an onion, I'm like, dang, you can just get through it that easy. I gotta like saw at everything.
Sawing an onion is not.
I saw I had no choice. I couldn't just get through it with a clean cut. But now I got like my good old ninja knife set. Yeah, I was debating if I was gonna say the name or not. But yeah, I do love Ninja products though. I do. I got the air fryer. I got the blender.
This is not a paid sponsorship.
It is not.
Ed just like that.
But if you want it to be,
hey.
But yeah,
we looking for sponsors.
I'm excited to use my knife set, man. I got that. I got some new plates. I be wanting some very adult stuff these days because my dream, which I can't ask anybody for because I think it's a little bit more than what I'm comfortable asking somebody to get me.
Okay.
But there's this Dyson vacuum. It's $300. But man,
it's nice.
Man, it's good.
Okay.
But I can't ask nobody to give me nothing that expensive. But
a vacuum cleaner is crazy.
Yeah, that's my dream. But I got my knife set now. I got some new because it was so funny. So when I moved into my apartment, when I first got my first apartment, my mom bought me this set. And she thought it came with all the plates and stuff you needed. But the irony is it came with one of everything. So it came with one big plate, one small plate, one bowl, one coffee cup. And that was the only like real
set or like
what's that stuff called?
Cutlery.
No, plates and bowls.
Silverware.
Plates and bowls and stuff. They call that silverware. No, silverware is like forks, knives, and spoons.
Cutlery.
That's still silverware.
Oh,
I don't know what you call plates, bolts. It's got a name, but that was my only real plates and bowls and cups I had. I eventually ended up getting
dishware.
Yeah, that's it actually.
Yeah,
dishware. Yeah, but she actually got me a set this time, and she made sure it came with 4 of everything.
Okay.
So now I feel like more of an.
You got that for Christmas this year?
Yeah, I got 4 of everything.
Oh, that's grown up.
So I got that in my knife set, man.
Okay,
that's all I wanted.
Okay, check.
I mean, I forgot I had told my mom about the dishes.
Yeah.
But I had that knife set. I'm excited to use that, man. I low key can't wait. I need to. Well, I'm a big cantaloupe. I'm a big melon guy. Cantaloupe, honeydew. Honeydew is my favorite. Cantaloupe followed by watermelon.
We got your rankings.
So I don't think they in season right now. So I don't know. I might have to find something I want to cut. I just want to cut something. I might have to cook something that
just cook something.
I don't even know, but I literally want to cook something that requires me to cut. So I don't want to do chicken unless I get like some whole wings and cut them down.
You do like some potatoes
to drumettes. Yeah, I want to cut something because I hadn't cut anything yet. And then they got like a built-in knife sharpener too. So it's like,
so you do the little.
I was like, yeah, man, I can't be down bad ever because I can just sharpen my stuff up. So I'm super, super excited about that actually. So I was really happy about that. That's why I say, man, it's so crazy. You used to ask for like clothes,
toys, video games.
Yeah, crap. Now you just want some like good practical stuff that you can use.
Yeah.
You know what I really need to do too? I need to get another because I got like a small cast iron skillet. I need to get like a regular size new one because the one I got, bro,
the rusty.
It's been through stuff. And if I had like a backyard, I'd go watch a YouTube video and figure out how to refurbish a cast iron skillet because you can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. You can bring it back to life.
I just want to buy a new one and start over. So I won't, man, I don't know how this got to my wants, but these are my 3 dream things. The Dyson vacuum, I'm going to get that myself because it's just too expensive. A new cast iron skillet, like a full size one. And then I want a good non-stick skillet. I'm talking about, because the one I got, I had bought during the pandemic when I was randomly at HEB. It's okay to say it was $15-ish. But I want one that's like so good that like you dang near accidentally make an omelet every time you make eggs because it just don't stick. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had them type of skillets before where it's like, I'm not even the omelet guy, but
it just turns into that.
I poured the egg in there and I I let it sit, and it just instantly, like, I just shook it and it just that good non-stick. So, okay, I guess I'm making an omelet now. Let me sprinkle some stuff in this and fold it. I want a good non-stick skillet. I don't know where to get one, but I see like all the, on Instagram, that's like mainly what I follow now is the cooking people, and I see they kind of all use the same one. I don't know, it's probably sponsored, but it seemed to work really well though. But I want a good non-stick skillet, man, full size, of course, so I can be versatile with what I use it for. But
a lot of utility in your wants.
I love practical gifts because my thought process is this: I'll buy myself my frivolous wants because I'm blessed enough to be in that position, but I don't want nobody to, because in my mind, everybody in my life is just regular, good old, hardworking people. So I don't want nobody to spend their hard-earned money on something that I won't use every day.
Yeah,
Like that's why I like practical gifts from people because I won't give me something that I'm gonna use that way. I won't feel bad that you spent your hard earned money on this.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So that's why I like practical gifts. Like when I asked you for some workout shoes, I told you I've been using the same workout shoes for at least 6 years.
That's not good.
It's really not. But yeah, so stuff like that, man. I just like practical gifts from people so I don't feel like I'm wasting other people's money.
Right.
Because I'm more comfortable wasting my money, but I can't waste
that's
somebody.
yours.
Yeah, so it's like whatever.
I mean,
I don't want to, but if you had to choose between wasting somebody else's money or my money, I'm gonna waste my money. But I don't. That's disrespectful to me because I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. Like, bro, if you ask me for something and it's something that you barely use, I'm like,
I asked you for this, and you be like, bro, I ain't never seen you.
This was 4 hours of me 6 hours for me at work.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what you use it on?
Yeah. Like
something that you don't even want to, like. And that's how, I guess that's how I feel too, because I don't want to buy something that people ain't going to use. Because it's like, bro, I work for my money.
Because you want your things to add to the person's life.
Yeah, they day-to-day life. Yeah, that's what a good gift is to me, something that actually, like, that can be used in their day-to-day, not.
Well, I like what. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I get you. Well, no, man, that's good. It seems like you had a good holiday, and your year's closing out pretty nicely. My holiday was pretty good as well. This year, our holiday, you know what? Me and my cousin was talking about this. We enjoyed the holiday this year because it was just enough. It wasn't over the top. Like, so you know, people. If you know me. You know my family, but if you don't know me, you would know that. Well, you need to know that my family is a very active family. We do a lot of parties. We do a lot of like
entertaining.
If there's a holiday, we're probably doing some type of function for it. So we had our little Christmas Eve party, which was a pajama party. That was the theme.
Okay.
And we know we had a little cold snap come through Texas, so people was bundled up. But it's something. You know what's funny? So we had our barrels with our fire. And it's just funny how like people, and it's funny how people get resourceful when things are coming. Because we was like, man, where we going to put this fire at? All of a sudden, my stepdad, 2 barrels, boom. Another little thing that we could burn wood in. It just got there. And like I like seeing that together. It's like to see that come together. And although it was cold, I don't know, only the cold weather does this. The more people that are out there with you, the more you're willing to go through it. I don't know why. I guess it's because it's like all of us are cold together.
Yeah.
Like we was all out there. Now we did have some warmth from food and whatever. But it's the fact that everybody's out there together. Like, okay, I'm cold, you in your pajamas, I'm in my pajamas. And it turned out being a nice time. Had people come through, had a good time with them. We had music and everything. But my family is kind of going through this shift, right? Where like the older people are chilling out, and my generation is kind of like it's on our backs to do everything. Like it's on our backs to make the functions happen. So we got the wood together, we got the food, you know, the wood and stuff like that, and it turned out good. And I enjoyed myself. I had a real good time actually. And Christmas, I got practical gifts too. I got a rice cooker. I
was just telling my sister, I've never seen rice come out good in a rice cooker.
Well, no, we all remember your episode because it got brought up to me a lot about the rice, and a lot of people think you was tripping. Just saying, and it ain't just my family. It was been some other people like Ed tripping with that. So I got a rice cooker right up there, and I don't cook rice in a rice cooker. This is the first rice cooker I ever had. So like you, I'm interested to try it out. And it come with like a steam tray that you could put like in there to cook like vegetables and stuff like that.
I'm looking at it. I can see that.
Now what I can say.
What was I saying about rice? I just cook it in the bag?
Well, you say you do. You say you do mini rice in the bag, which is okay. But you said with rice cooker, it's always come out mushy to you.
Oh, I've never had rice come out good in a rice cooker. I'm talking about from other people too.
But I'm telling you,
it's possible. I would imagine.
I mean, that's what I was arguing you with. Yeah, that's what I was arguing you with on the episode, that it is possible. Now I'm about to show you it's possible, but I don't use that. This is my first time using that machine. It's supposed to be to where like it stopped when it's done. Yeah. So
I'm about to say technology probably doesn't advance. I feel like all rice cookers literally look the same.
No, that's the same rice cooker my mama had.
I'm about to say I literally have. They all be white.
But I will tell you this: I've never seen the steam tray. I don't know what we do with the steam tray as a people, but the steam trays never be there. So I got that, and I didn't ask for that. That was just like what I asked for was a microlite pot, which is up here on this side, and that's the pot I'm gonna do my gumbos and my pig feed.
Is it just like a deeper?
It's like a pot that holds heat well. It's like those silver spots that got those silver pots. Put microlite pot into Google. Microlite, yeah. It's like used in like.
Is that
MICHILITE? Oh, microline pot. No, what the heck? But anyway, it is a pot that a lot of people use, mostly in Louisiana. You know, it's good for like cooking, good for like soups and gumbo.
And it's like metal?
Yeah.
I'm about to say it looked like a Dutch oven, but
it's kind of like that.
Metal. I told you I got a Dutch oven, huh?
Yeah, you did. But I got that, and you could put it in the oven. You could put stuff on the stove. I want that because I think that's going to expand my cooking. Because I do a lot of like.
I want to say they literally look like a Dutch oven, but just.
But it's called, but like it's the brand that's kind of like what you used to. I call it microlite. And that might not even be the actual word, but that's just how I've been told. But anyway, I got those things. That's actually what I asked for was the pot, and the pot came out pretty good. I mean, the pot was given to me. Shout out to my brother and my mom giving me that. Like you said, it's a practical gift. I look for utility in my gifts now. I do. I mean, I don't need like sweet words and stuff, but I like, hey man, we thought about you. Like the pot, I knew I was getting the rice cooker. That kind of like pleasantly surprised me. I was like, oh, okay. And to be honest, you can never go wrong with a kitchen appliance with me, to be honest with you. Man. You can give me just about any kitchen appliance, and I'd be like, okay, I'll find a use for it.
Somebody told me recently, I was like, I think it's wild that you don't have a toaster oven. I was like, but I don't eat bread.
Yeah, I don't really do. You know what, dang.
It would literally get no use for me. I don't do bagels. I don't
do all that. I don't do that.
I'm outside.
You know, you right.
I be having to cook garlic bread every now and again, but I can throw that in the air fryer or the oven.
This guy Ed literally just found the exception. Yeah, toaster oven. I guess I wouldn't need that. But sometimes you can do some nice sandwiches in there. But anyway, that got some shoes, Vans. You know, got me some little Vans.
Never go wrong with
that. Sister got me some little soap, nice little scented soap and lotion and stuff. I like that. But holidays was good. It was just good to be back home, spending time with my people, because like my 2022 was a lot of going back home, you know, helping out with the stuff I was planning and stuff like that. But now that it's over with, I told them, I don't know when I'll be back out here. Like I find a lot of comfort going into this next year that I'm gonna just be able to do what I need to do. Raise the ceiling, and what I've been looking forward to was just not a clean slate, because I don't believe in like clean slate, because your life it snowballs, you know. But I want to put that snowball back on the right track. You know, there's a couple of things that, like yourself, would like to tighten it up. Stuff that I've looked forward to doing for myself. I know one thing that I mentioned in the last episode that I've been doing is just like eliminating that dead time, you know, like going to the next thing, like getting more task driven, you know, keeping myself on the ball, on task, so I can get stuff out the way. And that's already been kind of paying dividends. Like I saw the post, I said this last podcast, like if you got a New Year's resolution, you need to be starting it now. So it don't be like a shock, and that's kind of what I've been doing. It's been good, but my year, man, and the way I'm closing out 2022, it's been a year of halves. Like my first half of this year, way different than my second half. But I had a lot of fun this year, and this probably was my best. This was my best year for sure. Earning, fun wise, just leisure. Like I didn't feel no constraints this year. Like the other day when I was doing my list of concerts that I went to, well, I saw like 15 artists perform this year. That's a good year. Like I said, that's a good year. Like to say that's kind of like what I've been into lately, just merch and shows and stuff like that. Like, and just about all of us, like, oh, I got something from them. I got a shirt from them or, whatever from them merch.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it, man. I loved it.
You did go to a lot of concerts.
Yeah, I did, bro. I did. I saw Bone Thugs and Harmony this year. I saw Life Jennings this year.
Yeah.
Like,
he was going to a lot of concerts.
I was going to a lot of concerts, bro. I saw a lot of people, but that was good. Like, that's something that, like, I've always wanted to dive into.
Mm-hmm.
But whether financial, when I was in college, or just logistical, because we come from Orange, and only concert you're going to go to can be either in Houston or, in Louisiana, and I didn't always have a car. So I finally get to go on the road and do things like that. And it's giving me some of my best moments, which I want to get into with you. Like a best moment from this year. I know one of mine was the Kendrick Lamar concert. Mm-hmm. Like, just that whole experience is like, wow, this is what an arena show is like. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. Like, I done been in the House of Blues, the factory where it's just a dude rapping at you. Mm-hmm. But with somebody like presenting their music to you, like, he was presenting his music like,
that was like a show.
This is like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, wow, like, didn't the box drop down from the sky? This dude took a COVID test in the middle of the, I'm like, this dude really got artistry, you know what I mean? And shout out to him. But also, like, I just knew when I saw, like, man, I want more of this experience. Like, this is great. I was talking to my little cousin. Because I had my Benny the Butcher shirt on when I was back home for the holidays. And she's like, what's that? That's Benny the Butcher. I went and saw him in concert. She's like, okay, that's cool, whatever. Did she play like a Wale song? I'm like, oh, I saw Wale this year too. She's like, dang, you be going to all the concerts. I ain't never been to one. I don't know if they fun or not. I told her, like, they fun because you see the music come alive. Like, you see the music come alive. And I got a lot of that this year. So it was cool. It was kind of like a hobby, I guess. A hobby I didn't know I made. Like, you tell me somebody coming, so we got the Smino concert coming up. Like, well, what's name gonna be here this year? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. Like, it's turned into that. It's not much of a thought, but that was one of my best moments of the year, and it's always gonna be rooted in music. But I wanted to ask you that same question too. Like, do you have a best moment of this year, or a best thought, or best feeling?
Oh man,
and what that meant for you. Did it have?
Oh, that's a really good one. My best moment of the year. I don't know, because when you was talking about that,
you had a good year, Ed. Ed had a good year.
I always think about, like, my favorite feelings in the moment or experiences when I feel like I look around and be like, dang, this is what I worked for. And this is like, I like this. This is what I worked for, and like, it's like,
this is like the culmination of all
of my work, and like just being able to experience certain things because I do this, so I can experience this. So I don't know. I think I had a lot of moments like that.
You had some good moments, man. I've been there for a couple of the moments. You had some good moments.
I don't know, man. I kind of enjoyed myself throughout the year, man.
It was just a steady pace of.
Yeah, I think. Because I'm like that with concerts, but I'm also like that with traveling, where I feel like I work so hard.
I didn't do enough of that this year.
I didn't really travel that much either, but the moments I did have, I did enjoy. It was like, I work so hard in my day to day that I can just go and just experience something and just like
be there,
freely, and like kind of just indulge and be like I said, that's why I feel like, oh yeah, this is a culmination of all my hard work. Oh, this is because I ain't eat out this week, so now I got that this week, because I just was cooking, so I got money to be able to just go out and just really enjoy myself and not be too worried. And I don't know, I felt like that when I went to DC, because
you did go to DC.
Being out there and then seeing the African American Museum, that was really, 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 really cool for me, because that opened my eyes. Like, I thought I knew a lot, but man, like, slavery was really a business. Like, from the other perspective, it was just a business to them.
That's all they thought. Like how we treat.
Yeah, it was a business. The product was just humans. So that then, like, when we went to Atlanta for Kendall's 30th birthday, because that for me was just all like, I've never been on a trip with that many people,
and it go well.
Just period. There was a crap ton of us, but it was so harmonious, and like everybody was on the same page, and
that got to be beautiful. That's beautiful.
It was really beautiful, man, and I really liked that. Man, the LA trips, I really liked it.
The brotherhood trip,
the brotherhood, and I was sick from that one because I kind of only got like half of that. Literally. Yeah, we can't. I know now. Summer is my busiest time. We can't do it in the summer, or we got to do like something that's like button up with a holiday. So that'd be the only way I know I'm
like
all
a Labor
for
Day.
it.
We got to do like May.
Because if I'm not gonna be all for it in the summer.
I think May is like ours.
I might say because my schedule is the opposite of everybody else. That's when I'm most. That's literally when I'm my most busiest, from June to August.
Yeah, dang.
My quote unquote busy season.
I'm trying to think about what everybody do. Yeah.
But anywho, the brotherhood trip was really awesome. The half of it I got to experience going to LA. Man, I like that moment with you, man, where we just going like hiking and like,
oh yeah, when we
I don't know, man, just seeing stuff that you just don't get to see in your day to day, and like just taking that in and
being
like,
somewhere else and just like not worrying about it, you know.
Because it always amazed me, like just seeing different people ways of life.
And that's like, their normal.
This is normal for them, but for me, this is like, wow, you get
experience.
To see this, like. That's the ocean right there.
Yeah.
That's the ocean.
Yeah, that's the ocean.
That ain't no lake or a river. That's the ocean.
Remember we was up there, I was like, well, you know what's on the other side of that? China.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I just had something that could see far enough, eventually, but I get there. So, anywho, that was just super cool, man. Just having those moments, man, where I just get to be in a different environment and just take it all in. And I can tell you some of the best meals I had this year, too, just because, you know, food, that's my thing. Had a Banana Foster French toast in DC. I'm not even a Banana Foster guy, but that mug was amazing. Shout out to my sister. That's how I know if you listen to this or not. She ended up coming through last few days of the year. She made some type of, I would call it a high level rotel. I call it high level because it had multiple different cheeses. It wasn't just Velveeta. It had multiple different fancy cheeses that I don't know the name of. It wasn't no goddamn Rotel tomatoes. It was like you had to dice stuff and cut stuff.
She put effort into it.
And it had shrimp in it. It was amazing.
Oh, okay.
One of the best meals I had this year. Another one of the best meals I had this year was when I made oxtail.
Okay.
For the first time. Everybody know I'm going through an oxtail phase right now.
Okay.
But it was the best meals I had in 2022. Some of the best meals I had in 2022. Really good. It was a great year, man. I can't think of the best meals. A lot of growth. I mean, I keep a mental Rolodex of that because food is my passion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it was a really good year. I think I went through all different experiences, from trying to date to not dating to dating, just ups and downs.
I started this year in a relationship and I'm single now.
Yeah, man.
So like, that's like in and within itself, that's a whole 180. Yeah. That's a whole 180. And I see the difference between the two. You know what I mean? Like a real difference. Not saying that it's bad or nothing like that, or one's better than the other. It's just like your lens. Like,
that's a different way of life, though.
The lens is just changed, you know? And I think it's done me some good. I think, I've had some pretty high highs, and I haven't had too many lows this year. Like, I went in like no funks. I had one little funk, like, a month or so ago. That's about it.
I'm about to say, my low wasn't even that low. My low just focusing on myself.
Yeah, even like I wasn't like out of a job, out of a house.
I was like, I just really got centered and just was worried, like was just focused on myself. And it was really peaceful, actually, so I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, did a couple I did the water fast and stuff for the first time this year. That turned out to be something like revolutionary that I implement every 3 months. Like, and it's like, who knew? You know what I'm saying? Who knew this thing right here kind of get me together, And I feel good after it. And it's something like I'm not afraid to do. I proved that to myself, I can do that. And that was pretty validating.
Yeah, I picked up a new hobby this year, boxing.
Yeah.
That was this year I picked that up. And I was just originally just looking for somewhere to go do hot yoga.
Yeah, hot yoga. Oh yeah, that's what you started with.
That used to be my jam, hot yoga. Turned into boxing somehow.
Hey, now look at you. Now you lean mean, fight the machine.
Yeah, when I say I leaned out because of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Got a Philly shell now.
There you go. No,
it's been an interesting
year. I mean, like,
I got my top albums of 2022 too. Well, the top 3.
Well, I'm still waiting on your song of the year.
I don't have a song of the year, unfortunately, Bubs.
See, there we go.
I don't know. Wait, the next time we record, the year will be over with.
It'll be January. It'll be January.
I don't have a song of the year, man. I'm sorry. Actually,
that's okay.
I do. I have just a song. If I can just have a song, it don't have to be rap. I do have a song of the year.
I about to say
my favorite song of the year, like you said, is yours.
Yeah,
I actually do have a song of the year. It's by Pink Sweats. It's called Pink Moon.
Oh yeah,
Pink Moon album. That's my song of the year.
Yeah.
That's actually in my top 3 albums of the year too. That, the SZA album, and Her Loss. It's my top 3 albums of the year.
I will be posting my albums list tomorrow in the group chat. So.
Yeah, pretty generic, but though I don't know. I feel like everybody it's not a music podcast, but since we hear everybody released something, but nothing really moved me.
I just feel like
I wasn't moved.
I just feel like I did like
maybe a song.
I did like
never
Kendrick
get a project.
Oh, the whole project.
Me. Like Kendrick stuff, if I just be on, it was good.
Okay, I will say this. I listened to his album the longest, but that's just me. That's just me, bro. Like him and Westside Gun, I listen to their stuff the longest. Like it's drop on Friday, next Friday. If you hit me up, Drew, what you listen to? Still listen to that Kendrick. You know what I mean? Like that was the only album that did that.
See, the only thing I lived with for a long time was the Pink Moon album. Because that came out at the beginning of the year.
But some stuff,
January, February.
Some stuff hit you like that.
I'm saying the SZA, I lived with that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't made it through that yet.
And then Her Loss, I had 0 expectations because I didn't like the combination of Drake and 21 Savage at all prior to that album. So it was just like a massive pleasant surprise, and I like it. I feel like a really good album for me, something that I can quote unquote live with when it's like different things on there. Like, okay, this the party song. Okay, this the I'm just sitting with my thoughts. Okay, this the
I know I like an album when my favorite song when it first come out ain't the same favorite song.
Yeah,
when
it
like when you like, now this my favorite song. Now this my favorite song. Kendrick did that to me. I like that. Me and Ab-Soul going through that right now, but Westside.
See, I hadn't finished that Ab-Soul project.
Well, what's a slept on? Peace Fly Guy was kind of a slept on. That mug got a lot of play for me.
Really? That one I didn't really spend too much time. 10, yeah.
Yeah, 10. Well, see, 10 in that. But 10 is probably up there for me. That's probably on the list tomorrow. But anyways, it's been a good year. You know what this year for music been? It has kind of been for a lot of things. It's kind of like whatever you're into. If you're into that, it probably came out. I will say that about this year. If you into that probably came out. You into the rapidity rap, Kendrick, Lupe, and Ab-Soul drop. If you into the rah-rah, Gunna, Her Loss, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm about to say everybody dropped this year.
If you want something melodic, SZA came out, and Ari Lennox came out this year. If you want that,
and Beyonce,
and of course, and Beyonce, like all that came out. If you into something, it came. Hey, if you like house music, honestly, Nevermind came out, and all the other. Bad Bunny had a great year. If you like that, the best year you could probably say. But anyways, it goes along. I say that because I had different moves of the year. If I had to put a word for my year of 2022, the word that popped in my head was dynamic, because it flowed. It went from this to that. Like January through February, I went through this, and then March, April, it kind of took a turn. Then April, May, June kind of gave it another turn, maybe threw another curveball. And I just adapted with like life and the flow of everything. Some things stay constant. Like this podcast pretty much stayed constant. Like I know at some point through the week, I'm coming to talk about my life. which is probably good. I'm kind of glad we got this, I was going to ask you what's your favorite episode of this year, but we did a lot of episodes.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't do
This
that.
our first full year? No, this is our second full year.
No, it's not. Wait.
We started this in 2021.
Maybe.
This
our second year.
Yeah, it's our second full year.
Yeah,
second full year. Throughout the whole year, it just changed and then adapted, and I changed my mentality about a couple of things. I had to adapt my perception. Start looking at it like this. Why don't you look at it like this? And I think I'm carrying that into the 2023 year. Like I was telling the other day, I said, man, just live different. Like I said about the gift giving, I don't give like not like that, but I'm willing to try this thing just to see what come of it. I'm willing to try this way of living to see what come of it. I've had 29 years of living like one way. I could take one and try something different. So I'm very optimistic about 2023. So dynamic was 2022. Optimistic about 2023.
Yeah, I think changes are coming in my life.
Yeah, they are.
I see some things happening. So yeah, man. Like I say, for me, like I say, as long as I continue to elevate, man, it's gonna be a hell of a life. So
yeah, for sure. I think something major happening in 2023. I can feel it. Yeah. I can feel it. Outside of that, man, what you think about the podcast 2 years in, man? I know you say you've been consuming it. Have you been doing that, consuming it different ways?
Oh no, I literally saw that today.
Oh, okay. I know when I listen back to it, I definitely see opportunities for growth, and I think that we're taking the right steps and getting that legitimized. And just talk to the listener now. We got a lot more things coming this year that's going to it's things we couldn't do in the past because we had this one thing holding us up. Mm-hmm. And now that thing's getting handled the way it should, I think it opens the gate into for everything. And I look forward to that. I look forward to seeing how the podcast grow. I look forward to seeing how our business grow. I look forward to see how you grow. What Ed gonna do this year that he didn't do last year. What's gonna happen, and I just get curious about that. So, but I'm happy about it. I'm very much happy. Very much happy.
Some exciting stuff on the horizon, man. I like change though, so
yeah,
I'm always looking. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm always embracing change, man. I feel like I
kind of look for when things be the same too long. I be like,
I feel like for me, my life is where I get my most enjoyment is on new experiences in life and getting to experience different things. So that's why I was like, if I've experience something to the umpteenth, for me, for an example, going out, I think I've kind of touched on every aspect of what going out can be. So
it's about partying.
Yeah, so for me, I don't mind doing it every now and again for occasion, but for me, it's I like to explore different stuff out there, experience new things and stuff. That's why I realize for me is important for me. Mm-hmm. That I enjoy just having new experiences.
That's why I was saying like you were just saying that's the number one thing for me too. If things stay the same too long, okay, it's time to shake it up. Time to shake it up, time to get it going because I can't be this way for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I ask myself all the time is this hit you? You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like,
oh no, absolutely not.
Hey, but I quickly answer myself and say, I say, oh heck no. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I still want to do this, and this.
I still got a lot of growing.
I got a lot of living to live.
Yeah.
Got a lot of.
But sometimes too, I kind of look back and even
I'm a reflective person too.
Yeah. Or sometimes I can see what my natural impulse. My natural response to something would be. Mm-hmm. But it's okay, I've learned that ain't the way to go about it, or that's how I would naturally respond, but that ain't the best way to respond.
Or that's not what this situation calls for. This calls for a different approach. I know you comfortable doing this.
Yeah, and I know that'll get me.
Yeah, I know
what
I know how that end though. I know what comes of that. Try it. That's why I said about living differently. I know how to when living like this. I know what this get me. Mm-hmm. I switch it up.
Yeah.
Switch it up, sir. Switch it up. But no, man. Year come to a close. 2022 was crazy. Was it a long year or was it a quick year for you?
I don't know.
The summer was long. It was a long summer.
That was just because
the fall went by quick, but the summer was long to me. Summer was hella long.
I don't know because it felt like long and kind of. I don't know. Like I felt every day for sure.
Yeah, I felt every season of this year. Like I felt the first half, the second quarter.
No, it did feel long because that's why when I look back at the beginning of the year, that seemed like years ago.
But when I asked when was the Wale concert, and y'all was like February, I was like, heck no, this year.
That felt like,
and it was like, no, bro, that was this year.
Yeah, that definitely felt like a year ago.
That felt like a year ago, bro.
Yeah,
sure.
So yeah, definitely it was long. It was a long. But normally long mean that it was agonizing or painful, but it wasn't. It was like
it was active,
good. Yeah, it was fun. Like I enjoyed myself. It was just long.
I think I had like something to do every month. Like
every month
I had about 2 or 3 activities.
Because January, my birthday. February, I think I went to DC. March was maybe nothing in March or Kendall birthday.
Kendall.
April crawfish bowl. May brotherhood trip. Maybe I don't know if it was.
No,
but then I just got busy at work, so I probably did some stuff during that time, but don't remember.
Yeah, we
June,
did
July.
We did some stuff in May.
I don't know what I did for 4th of July this past year.
We weren't together.
Couldn't guess, but nah, it was. I don't know. It was just it was kind of like something to look forward to every month, and. I know for me too, that's like something important where I need to have something to look forward to because I don't know.
Get something to strive for.
Yeah, man, that's what life is about. For me, at least, that's what make life enjoyable. Having something to look forward to, not just going through the motions with nothing to look forward to.
Yeah.
It's kind of depressing to me. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to look forward to.
I don't want to be too monotonous in my life.
Like, and then for me, it don't even have to be something that's like super close. Just I know, okay, I got something planned in 18th month. This
is coming. Yeah. Then you got your birthday coming up, man. So it's good, man. Full circle for you.
Yeah.
End of a chapter, beginning of a new chapter. Mm-hmm. That's great. I got this vest this year for my cousin. I like that. Before we get out of here, happy birthday to Miko.
Yeah, happy birthday, Miko.
Happy
2-9.
Happy birthday, Miko. We'll give him some claps because he gonna want them.
I always forget from time to time that he like a year younger than me.
I be forgetting that I'm older than him.
Oh, you are older than him.
Yeah, I'm older. I'm older than Miko. As weird as it seems, I'm older than Miko.
Yeah, you are older than him. His birthday December.
Happy birthday to Miko, man. Hope you enjoy your birthday because I know he gonna listen to this.
Yeah,
you have a good birthday, man. I hope you have a good time. I know you're gonna get you a good meal. I hope you had some good conversations, laughed a lot, and got some love from your people, man. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday to him. He's a big fan. Every time he see me, he's like, "Hey, I'm a real fan."
Yeah,
he be telling me stuff we say.
Yeah, on Monday, that's how he start his Monday off in the morning on the way to work. He say he listen to half of it, then do something else, then listen to the other half.
My mama play it for the whole house. Like this the part, like it be on in the house. People walk in, it's on.
I'm about to say, I know for a fact our top 4 most consistent listeners is your mom, my mom, Miko, and then my brother.
Yeah.
But they hear everything. Because I tell you, Paul, he quick. If we couldn't figure something out, he'll text me, "Oh, this was what y'all was trying to think of."
Oh, yeah.
Or if I say something, "Hey, man, you ain't have to say something like that about it." So.
We had a whole conversation about the podcast over Christmas, over dinner. They was like, "Man, I saw when my mom was like, hey, you need to listen to this." Like, Marvin, she was like, "You need to listen to their podcast. He gave you a shout out last time." I like, see? See? And she pulls up. She's like, "I ain't know Ed do all this." Blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, Ed do that.
I think that's how my mom loosely keep up with me now. Cause
I think my mom would do the same. Yeah, my mom.
I think because I think so too.
Yeah,
when she be selling stuff, like I didn't tell you that, but okay.
Okay, you got that from the podcast. Yeah, from the podcast. I like well, you know who else is in that top? We're making the top 5. Toby. Mm-hmm. Toby listened to the pod. Toby, like, I'll say something. He's like, yeah, you said that on the podcast. I'm like, boy, that's like episode 4.
Yeah, I'm about to say he told me, well, we need to get that on the saying.
Oh yeah,
the t-shirt.
Yeah. And he said he'll get one. He's like, I'm waiting on that shirt. But Toby will bring something up from like episode 51 and be like, yeah, I remember y'all said. Yeah. Shout out Toby. He gonna listen to. Shout out to you, Toby. Yeah. And I love Toby because when he hear this, he gonna text me and say, appreciate that shout out. Appreciate that shout out. But anyway, we almost at that time anyway. So happy birthday, Miko, man. Anybody else? Well, yours coming up, but we'll do another podcast by the time yours come out. But
man, I hope the
go ahead.
2023 is prosperous, for everyone, and
it's our Jordan year. It's the world's Jordan year, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Like, so good stuff gotta happen. I know people not conspiracy, whatever. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Anyway,
manifesting.
No, when you don't do a certain thing, superstitious. But it's the world's Jordan year, bro. So I think everybody gonna excel. Everybody get what's coming to them, like you said.
I'm having a hard time because in work we already in 2023. So I'd be like, wait, it's 2022? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm already in 23. Like I'm putting 23 on all the stuff that I'm doing right now. And 24. So I'm like, I'm just
never mind.
Yeah, so I'm
the numbers getting big, bro.
That sounds so futuristic. 2024.
2024.
Like that don't even sound like it's no time soon. That don't sound like it's just a year and a couple days away at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have before we close it out? Do our family observe any New Year's traditions?
Yeah, we are that. We do the green bean. I mean, we do the black eyed peas, cabbage for the money. We do the chitlins. What some people do. Real country people do chitlins, but like, what's the other one people do?
That's a meat?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's like roast, not roast, but some people do like some type of meat.
Oh.
But like the country people do chitlins.
I just know it's chitlins, black eyed peas,
cabbage, cornbread. And some people do the first person they got to walk in the house is a man.
Oh,
you ain't never heard of that one?
No.
Yeah, after the New Year, the first person that got to walk in the house is a man.
Dang.
That's probably very misogynistic. I know.
Yeah, I might say that one might be a little outdated, folks.
No, I'm just saying. No, that's a real thing, but I just know that's rooted in patriarchy.
Yeah,
I don't know the root of that, but that's a real thing.
I know in different cultures they do different things. I know in the Hispanic culture they eat grapes.
Oh yeah,
or olives.
Oh yeah,
grapes.
Yeah.
I think they do grapes.
I heard of the grapes.
Yeah, so
all black people do chitlins? I thought it was just people in the country.
I don't know. I only know people from the country.
I know people in Ohio ain't doing no chitlins.
Yeah, they probably not. They probably do black eyed peas and cabbage for good.
Probably barbecue.
Because I didn't even know like what each one signified.
Black
I just
eyed
know
peas for look, cabbage for money. I don't know what cornbread is for.
I didn't know cornbread was one. That might just be something y'all always cook with it.
No, but most people do put cornbread with cabbage.
Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't know it was like
y'all don't do.
You got it.
Y'all do everything else.
Black eyed peas, cabbage, and chitlins. I haven't been home for New Year's in years though. So,
but if you do,
and I don't cook that stuff myself.
I was about to say that's like an automatic.
Like I'll make some cabbage. I don't like black eyed peas. That's what my mom. That would always be the bargain. Got to eat a little bit now. Just get a little bit.
I know, bro. I didn't like black. I'm not a
black
eyed peas person, but I had to eat a little bit for my look. It's for your look.
And then chitlins, I just don't want to be in the house when they cook. Apparently, if you get the clean ones, they say it's bad. Then some people say even if you got the clean ones, you still need to clean them.
Well, come on, people gonna clean them even if they the clean ones.
But yeah, I just can't handle the scent of them being cooked. But
dang, I ain't gonna have no chitlins this year. That's crazy.
I ain't had chitlins in years.
I know it ain't no place you can go order no chitlins. I wouldn't eat. Not. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't eat ordered chitlins.
I feel like some stuff, if you like get from a place, you kind of just setting yourself up to be disappointed.
don't ever order no chillings from a place ever.
Yeah,
chillings is only cooked.
That's
you know what?
Household.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some pig feet in my new pot.
Yeah,
in my new pot. Oh yeah, what are your New Year's Eve plans? You already told me off mic, but just having a good time. I'm probably gonna cook. If nothing else come up, I'll just play the game. Toast it up. Hey, toast it up. I'm already kind of be tipsy, but I'll toast it up at 12. You know, I'm gonna give you some Bel Air.
Yeah.
Just do it like that. But well, happy New Year's to you, Ed, man. If I don't see you,
well, happy New Year's to you too, man.
It's been a great year with you, man.
Yep.
It's been a great
more.
Yeah.
I think we got 90 more in us.
Yeah, we can do that. I gotta start boxing like you. I gotta get a developed hobby like that. But take us out, man.
You gotta go ahead and dive deep into your archery bag. When you get serious about archery, I'm probably gonna join you.
That's really what I'm waiting on because I gotta do that.
The place we used to go recreationally is dang near like members only now.
For real?
Well, they don't. Okay, let me say this: they don't have a Groupon, so you can do it cheaply. No more to just go in there casually.
Oh, you got to be part of the system.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they still offer the classes; it's just not on Groupon anymore.
I'm trying to join the outside. I know I got to build up. I want to go do the outside hunting.
See, the only thing about that is that it's season sensitive. So when the winter comes, I'm not. Well,
what?
Yeah, yeah, I don't need to have too many more hobbies. I need to get back into golfing too.
But I would love something like that to where I can just go and just be.
I like the stillness of
hunting.
Well, I was gonna say archery.
Oh, archery, yeah. Well,
because it's got a certain stillness to it, and it ain't really as much of a.
It's one of those things.
Physical thing.
You know what? It's one of those things that like it's understood. You don't make a lot of noise because there's a lot of concentration going on.
Yeah, I'm about to say you kind of got to clear your mind and just focus on what you doing in real time.
Like I don't want to be shooting an arrow in the head. Damn it! You're like, come on, Bo, chill.
I definitely want to get a little bit into archery a little bit more. Kind of embrace that.
That's a very refined hobby too. Like, I do archery. Like, if I say I do archery, you're gonna be like, oh, you probably good at a couple other things.
My favorite hobbies are ones that's not necessarily dependent on somebody else.
That's a very solo thing.
Like I like to hoop, but I gotta have people to hoop.
You gotta have five.
I like to shoot pool. You can shoot pool by yourself,
but that's weird. After a certain point, they get weird.
Yeah, I can't. Do
After
that
like your second game by yourself, you're like, what am I doing?
Like sometimes I used to just like after a workout, I shoot a couple games or I listen to music, but they just can't. I'd rather play that against somebody.
Yeah.
But like, archery is definitely like one of them things you can just do by yourself.
You just do by yourself.
Kind of relax and decompress.
And I almost win again this year, but I feel like that'd have been so redundant. I was like, dang.
I just want to like just literally go by, give me a good arrow and just start going and get a membership and just be what I do.
I started that in California too. That's crazy.
But man, it's been a good old wrap up of episode 93 of the Transferable Experience podcast. Signing off one more time.
For 2022, huh?
I was definitely about to say 2023. I'm telling you, I don't know what year it is.
Hey, well, look, talk to the listeners, man. We hope you have a great year. We hope you had a great year, a healthy year, and you prospered in anything that you wanted to. And we hope you going into this next year, you continue to prosper. Keep your goals set high. You know, it's the only way you're going to reach them. And, Ed, tell them some more good stuff. Talk to the listeners, man. They've been rocking with us, man.
And thank y'all for the continued support. And
a lot of stuff coming for 2023 from the TEP.
Things on the horizon.
TEP. There's a lot of stuff coming from the TEP in 2023, man.
And always remember to do all the things on all the things.